Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am the Desert Claw, and before we get to today's episode, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Subscribing is free and really helps the growth of the channel. And I don't think I'm really going to spoil anything. If you're an anime-only viewer, you should be up to date on this episode, and I'll warn you if there's spoilers if you're interested in getting the manga. I don't know, we'll see. But Black Clover has now come back away from its, I don't know, I think it was like a 2-week hiatus. And before that, we were in a roughly 6 months or so filler season. I can't remember. I think it was February or early March when the filler season started, like after the Elf Saga ended. But we've been in filler for quite a while now. And this is the first episode of the Dark Triad saga, the Devil Saga, whatever you want to call it. I'm up to date. I read the manga all the time, but if you're not, like I said, I'll try to keep this light. All I gotta say is this episode nailed it. The animation was stellar. The OP was awesome. Although I will say, the OP definitely has a lot of spoilers in it. It is definitely a wink, wink, nod, nod to manga readers. So manga readers who saw this OP thought it was awesome because they're like, oh my God, there's that thing. Oh my God, there's that thing. Oh my God, there's that person. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Right? And non-manga readers would be like, who's that guy? Who are these people? You know, what's going on here? So I would suggest if you want to be surprised, if you're an anime-only viewer and you want to be surprised, don't go look up what the people in the OP are. And just let it go. If you are, I'm personally one of those people who don't care about spoilers, but I know that's not the case. But if you are, don't go seeking out things that you don't want to be seeking. Just enjoy the OP for what it is. It's extremely well animated. I like the theme. It's really good. So yeah. Who's this guy? I don't know who this guy is, but he's really cool, and I'm excited to see this particular guy animated for the first time. And I will say this, you will see more of this person soon, and you will be, I think you will like him as much as us manga readers have liked him. So one thing I really liked about this episode is the attention to detail on the manga. So there is this is a shot for shot from the manga when this first happened, with some added effect, of course. And this is the first time really where we all got to see the awesome version of Asta, which in the subreddit he's Chad Asta, because he's super Chad. Look at him, Jesus Christ. One thing I really like about Asta too is, to me, he says, you know, go out and chase excellence, go out and work out and stuff like that. I'm big into working out myself, and I can always appreciate this kind of stuff. And I really like Asta as a main character because as despite his obvious handicap in this world, he just keeps going, and just look how jacked he is, man. Him and Yami both. But and then this is like the start of the scene before the can of whoop ass came, and it's one of those moments where if you've been reading and watching Shonen for forever, this is like, you know, Goku comes out of the time chamber, or Trunks or whatever, or you know, a time skip happens and you get to see how awesome the character is and how they're training. And sometimes, like, I think that's what the filler arc was trying to do, was kind of show some of the training, but honestly, I think they kind of failed, because as a manga reader, going from, you know, the end of the Elf Saga, which is that, I believe the manga ended right when they went to the Heart Kingdom to train, and then it ended and did the 6 months time skip, and then the next chapter was this. So you are super excited to see the changes, and I'll go into detail about that too, because after Asta basically saves all the people of the Spade Kingdom in this giant walker thing that's going through the Mana Zone, we see the other characters and their changes. And if you're only an anime viewer, you know, you've seen them training in the Heart Kingdom and doing the Devil Believer Saga and all that stuff. And so when Asta is like reintroducing his peers, like for example, he commented that Noelle was able to not only do her Valkyrie armor, but also her Sea Dragon's Lair, I think it's called, at the same time. You know, that's in the manga. That's like, oh, look at this progress. And there is a contrast. You didn't see her do this during the filler arc, but I think it has less of an impact if you're a anime only viewer. And then you also see Mimosa power up. And so like Asa's like making comments about that. Now, one thing I don't think was in the manga. I have to go back and reread to be sure. But they added this small, I'm pretty sure this is brand new. They added this small arc where Leo and Luck go to the people that they save's town at the behest of the Heart Kingdom Queen. And you get to see Leo bust loose, you get to see Luck bust loose, and then they have this Star Wars little freaking communicator thing here. And Asta's now proclaiming how strong they've gotten, like he's surprised he hasn't been training with these people the whole time. So, back to filler, though. I'm wondering if you're going to see some more little tidbits like this to kind of extend the episodes, because I don't really know how quickly they're going to catch up to the current arc. Maybe it's just because I read it every week that it feels like not a ton has happened. Like, a ton has happened, but the meat is just kind of now starting, in my opinion, on the manga. That's all I'll say about it. So I kind of hope they do take some liberties and do their own thing. This was a nice touch. This is the kind of filler I don't mind. It adds to this episode. It's not just a flat episode by itself. And it's cool to see Leo and Luck get powerful or show off their powers. So I'm not against that. And then the episode ends with basically us getting introduced briefly to the new antagonists of this arc, the Dark Triad, which is Zenon, Vanica, and Dante. And they each one has a different devil that they're possessed by. Dante having the big bad Lucifero. Vanica is Magicula. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that correctly. And you know what? Zenon's devil is escaping me. I don't think they talk about it. They probably do. Super Black Clover fans, you can scream at me in the comments. I don't think they talk about the name of Zenon's devil. Or if they did, they've done it briefly. So I don't know. But we got introduced to them, and the stage is now set. And the next episode, I don't even know. I kind of now want to reread all these chapters because I think they're adding more things based on the preview. So it'll be interesting for me as a manga first reader and then going through this arc. I will continue to make videos on the anime, and then I'll try to briefly rescan the manga that they're being adapted. But stellar performance, I gotta say. This is awesome. If you're not into Black Clover, this is the time to get in. They poured the budget on this episode, so I'm not sure that every episode is going to be up to this quality that this episode has. I hope it does, but if this doesn't push Black Clover more into the mainstream, I would be really surprised. One, manga readers have been super hype about this arc. You can go to other anime channels like Anime Balls Deep, and it goes into how deep the lore of this arc is on and real world stuff. Like they went through grimoires, they went through demonology, stuff like that were influence for this arc. It's definitely hype. People are really excited. People like the new characters. People like the new powers. People like the new revelations, and to see those animated is going to be great. So, and I think on mainstream networks, Black Clover is dubbed on like Cartoon Network and stuff like that. So I think this is the moment where this Black Clover gets further pushed into the mainstream. We'll see. But that's my opinion on this awesome episode. I cannot wait till next week's episode. I will also be doing these for Attack on Titan going forward, since it's the final season. Like I said, I want to talk about those things. But yeah, if you're not already a Black Clover fan, now is the time. You got an entire series to binge, both manga and anime. Crunchyroll has the anime. You can read Black Clover manga for cheap on Shonen Jump's website. So check it out. Get into Black Clover. Once again, I am the Desert Claw. If you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and I hope you all have a good one. See you later. Bye.